What is up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube. Today we're gonna go over what you can do to get ready for the 1.5 update coming to Genshin in 3 days from when this video goes live. Well, 2 days, I think, actually, but something like that. But first, the reason this is going out Monday morning is you're probably about to do your weekly bosses of the week. Don't do your weekly bosses on Wednesday when the update goes live on the 28th. The resin cost for your first weekly 3 weekly bosses is going to be reduced to 30 resin. So they will be resetting for me in 9 hours because I'm recording this on Sunday, so I can put it out tomorrow for you guys. But don't do them because it'll cost 60 resin. If you wait till Wednesday, it'll only cost you 30 resin, and we're getting a new weekly boss. So you'll be able to do all 4 weekly bosses before at a reduced cost. So those 4 weekly bosses will cost a total of, what is it now? 150 resin versus your 3 used to cost 180. So if you wait till Wednesday, you'll save 30 resin and you'll be able to do the 4th world boss. So especially for everyone free to play out there, save your bosses. You only have to wait 2 days. That'll also help you for the battle pass, so you can claim the new battle pass stuff. Second, Jade is the only thing that you can really pre-farm. But if you're looking for Yanfei or Eula and you're thinking, what can I spend on my resin right now so I can pre-farm for them and get ready to build the characters I want to build, Eula is probably going to use some of the new mats because it was revealed that we're getting a cryo hypostasis. So I'm pretty sure that's what her boss mat's going to be. So we can't really farm that yet. But Yanfei, the new 4-star we are getting, is going to be taking the Primo boss, these mats right here. Yeah, this Jade, we can pre-farm ahead of time. So for the first couple days, if you want to build her, like the second her banner hits the live, you can grind this ahead of time and then use your crystals, convert them, and get her mats beforehand. Next, you can get the Ascension materials for both the new characters that are coming out ahead of time, including Zhongli. For Eula, just as the same it is for Jean, dandelion seeds are the item that you need for Eula's Ascension, so make sure to get these ahead of time. There's a bunch outside of Mondstadt, a couple around the cliff, all around this area. If you have Klee, her passive talent will show it on the map for you. I believe that's going to be Yanfei's passive talent as well, so if you don't have them yet, you can use that to find them for Eula because her banner is coming out before Eula, so that you can finish those ahead of time. For Yanfei, it is going to be the Jade. I'll show you what that looks like. This Jade is what will be used for Yanfei's Ascension, just like how Dandelion Seeds is for Eula. This is the stuff you want to be farming for Yanfei. If you don't have much of it, to help out a bit, the merchant in Leeway, right next to this waypoint right here, he sells 5 to you every 3 days. So if you don't know where to really farm it, you can get up to 5 from him every 3 days off cooldown. If you are looking to farm it, there's a bit in this cave and quite a lot around Leeway, but you can you know, look up an interactive map or use Chi-Chi to find it on the map, stuff like that. That'll help you find those Ascension mats. And then Zhongli's is very similar. He takes Core Lapis, which you cannot sadly buy from this guy, but you can find that all around Leeway. There's a bunch of mountain up here, all around the peaks here, just like how it's similar for Kaching and stuff. If this is your first time getting Zhongli, you want to start farming that. Something new that will be introduced in 1.5 update, if you've been keeping up to date with it, is the housing system that's going to be added. With the housing system, there'll be multiple different furnishing we can craft and stuff like that, but we will be needing to use the materials we already have to make them. So if you want to make everything from day one, you could do that ahead of time. Some things that could be crafted take both your iron and your white iron. So if you've been using these to daily craft crystals because you run out of these because you don't craft crystals too long, make sure to stock up on a couple of these or start farming them now so that you can start making some of the furnishing in the new housing system. And on top of that, you can get quite a lot around here and around the end, but to make different fabrics and stuff like that, you're going to need silk flowers. So start farming those as well. Again, you can find those with Chi-Chi's passive if you have her, but you can find a lot in town or right around here, or use the interactive map to find those. But start stocking out those now, reset the timers now, so that before housing comes out, you can have a bunch to make the furnishing day one. And last, you can start using some of your resin to farm some of the artifact sets for the new characters coming out, Eula, Yanfei, and if you're going to be going for Zhongli. Now, there is a new artifact set coming out in 1.5 that's actually going to be right around here. A new dungeon is going to be coming out. An artifact set that's designed for more support Zhongli and main DPS Eula. So if you want to farm those, you are going to have to wait for the update to hit. But things you can start farming right now for your new characters, if you don't have them ready, In my opinion, I think 4-piece Crimson is probably going to be the best on Yanfei. So you could start going to this domain, farming these now. For Zhongli, the new artifact set could be good, but what I personally run myself right now, that's good for support and DPS, is you could go a 2-piece Noble set you could start grinding right now. And a 2-piece Archipetra set that you could start grinding right now. And for Eula, physical damage is probably going to be the best for her, from what we've seen so far, instead of cryo damage, which is why she's getting a new physical damage bonus set. But beforehand, if you want to grind earlier, you can grind the Bloodstain set, which will give you 25% physical damage as well. So you can start farming this now to get that ahead of time, or the Gladiator set for a 2-piece as well, which you can also start grinding right now. So if you don't already have, so these are things you could pre-farm if you do want to get just a couple things before the new dungeon comes out 1.5, so you can get it done ahead of time. You guys are probably also wondering what weapons you're going to be putting on these new characters. I'm going to mainly be talking about more like free to play or light spender friendly weapons for people that are looking to build the new characters. For me, I think the best 4-star slots for Yanfei will be either the Winsith, or if you do have the battle pass, the Solar Pearl will probably be really good options for either that crit rate or crit damage, and good passives that will help her have a bit more damage. For Eula, I think physical damage bonus is obviously probably going to be really good on her. So for a 4-star weapon, I would say the craftables are pretty good. So either the Dragon Spine one or the Prototype Archaic will probably be good weapons for her. Of course, if you can get your hands on the 5-star weapon like Wolf's Gravestone or the Skyward Pride would be even better for her. And she does have a new 5-star Claymore coming out with her banner as well. So that's potential as well. But for your 4 stars, your craftables are probably your best bet. And if you don't already have Zhongli and you haven't built him before and you're going to be getting him first when his banner goes live, Skyward Spine, in my opinion, is probably the best if you don't have like Staff of Homa. Staff of Homa is good for DPS, but this energy recharge is really nice if you're going to be spamming his ultimate. But if you're looking for more free-to-play options, Favonius Lance is great, again, for the energy recharge. That is what I would recommend. Unless you're going physical damage, then something like the Crescent Pike could be good. But in my opinion, usually Zhongli and main DPS don't exactly go hand in hand. For support, which you're probably going to be running, Skyward Spine is great, but if you don't have that, Favonius Lance is fine. Alright, so that's about everything you can do to get prepared for the update 1.5 that's about to hit Genshin in a couple days, but that is everything you could do to prepare beforehand so that when 1.5 does hit, you can grind for everything else that just goes live that day, rather than having to worry about what we could have already done. So, good luck getting ready for update 1.5, and I hope you guys are excited as I am. See you guys then.